There's been an increase in tensions over the Dakota Access Pipeline in North Dakota. Let's watch a video here on it from NBC.
Tonight near Cannonball, North Dakota, this is the tense face-off between an army of police and Native American protesters blocking Highway 1806, trying to shut down construction of a controversial oil pipeline on private land. Officers in armored vehicles wearing riot gear are pouring in with air support. Battle lines drawn, now making arrests.
We're trying to avoid the confrontation, but they drew the line in the sand today.
After setting fires and blocking the bridge in the path of the pipeline, months of tension have escalated. Some promise a fight to the end.
There's no fear here. We know that we have the moral high ground and that we're doing what's right.
The nearly complete Dakota Access Oil Pipeline will cross 4 states, connecting North Dakota and Illinois with some 1,200 miles of pipe, a $3.8 billion project capable of transporting 570,000 barrels of oil a day.
We're going to take our stand. We're staying here.
The pipeline runs adjacent to the Standing Rock Sioux Reservation, where Native Americans say the project is destroying sacred sites and could pollute the Missouri River, a clean water source for millions.
This is about protecting water, and that's a good thing. It needs to be protected.
With nearly 300 arrests since August, the protest has become a movement, said to be the largest gathering of Native Americans in modern history. Tonight, no comment from the oil company, as celebrities and activists arrive in North Dakota, vowing to fight on while facing arrests and a growing army of police. Miguel Almaguer, NBC News.
All right, so there was pepper spray used, dogs were unleashed, and non-lethal rounds were fired. And they say it was actually mostly done by private security for the oil company. So the police were slightly more tame. The hired guns for the oil company were the ones who were really going balls to the wall. And look, according to, I saw a bunch of these different videos on social media. Looked to me like they were the aggressors, the private security people. And it looked to me all along from the beginning when the protests have been going on all along. You got these people peacefully protesting, and then these private security people show up with dogs, intimidating, barking at people, sometimes biting them. You know, they were the ones who appeared to be the thugs, not these peaceful protesters who are saying, hey, maybe don't fuck up our land with this pipeline. So that's what I've seen out of this. Now, furthermore, I mean, this pipeline, of course, fucks up the climate further, adds to climate change, pushes us further down that road. According to some scientists, we're already at the point of no return. It pollutes the area. This is something people don't talk about enough. We've covered stories from the areas in Canada where they do a lot of this oil extraction, how the rates of cancer have skyrocketed. So all these issues associated with these oil pipelines and with fracking, and it's the health effects of it aren't discussed nearly enough. And then, naturally, there's stories of, especially with fracking, but there's this one's an oil pipeline, so I guess it's slightly different. But yeah, it does fuck up the water. I mean, there are the infamous videos of people turning on their tap water and lighting it on fire as a result of fracking nearby. And this runs over Native American ground. They say, hey, this is our sacred sites, and a Texas billionaire is behind it. So look, when you put all that together, and you also get the images, these pictures that are coming out of the Dakota Access Pipeline protests, you go, oh, no, this is not good. Because it just looks like history is repeating itself. You have, like, these peaceful Native Americans who are like, don't fuck up our land, please. And then you have these paid thugs, these private security people for the oil companies, sicking dogs on them and looking like just evil assholes looking for a fight. And it's like, oh, yeah, this looks like history is repeating itself and the Native Americans are getting fucked over again. So here's a crazy idea. Maybe stop building more and more fucking pipelines, move in the other direction, and go full speed ahead toward renewable technology and green technology and get us away from climate change and save the planet? Maybe, just throwing it out there.